Hello friends, this is Astrologer Mohnish and thank you for watching my videos on Vedic Astrology. In this video, I will be highlighting my astrological perspective on the current issue, what we can see in the world. It's getting lots and lots of talks and lots of attention between the diplomatic ties of India and Canada. Now, I live in Canada myself, so I'm not biased towards Canada or towards India. But I'm just going to give you an educational session as how in astrology we can see the problem and challenges in foreign relations, foreign affairs, and the problem to the government as a whole. So don't judge me. That's my request. I am born and raised in India, but I live in Canada. Both countries are equally important to me. But this is only to talk about from the astrological perspective. So we can see how you can literally know and understand that what is about to come from the mundane astrology perspective. So I'm sharing my screen here, and if you see, this is the chart of Chaitra Pratipad of 2023. So Chaitra Pratipad, Chaitra Shukla Pratipad is the new year chart for any country. This is a chart when the moon and sun, let me just draw this chart. Here it is. So when the moon and sun, they are in the same longitude, 6 degrees, 40 minutes, 6 degrees, 40 minutes. That means the first day of rising moon, Shukla Pratipad, when the sun and moon are in the sign of Pisces. So this is called Chaitra Shukla Pratipada, or Hindu New Year chart. Hindu New Year chart as per Vedic astrology. So this is the New Year chart as per Vedic astrology. And we can draw this chart for any country. We don't need their date of birth. Okay, you can use it if you want to go more microscopic. But every year, this is the chart is being used by making the city as a capital city in this chart. And the time when this particular degree of sun and moon was same longitude wise in the sign of Pisces. And I'll do the same chart for New Delhi as well. So this is chart of Canada. Now let's go into this chart. This is a Lagna chart and this is the Bhava Chalit or the Chakra chart. Look at the 7th house of foreign relationships, the foreign partnerships, the allies, the diplomatic ties. 7th Lord is Saturn, sitting in 8th house of pain, problem, challenges and issues. Mars from the 12th house, here in the Chakra chart, is aspecting 7th house. 12th is house of losses and challenges and loss of reputation. 7th house is again partnership, diplomatic ties. Pluto is sitting in here, shows conspiracies, hidden agenda, hidden truth. Again, 7th is house of partnerships, allies, diplomatic ties, your foreign relations. So this year is going to be very, very difficult for Canada. They will have a lot of pain, problem, challenges in the matters of their foreign diplomatic relationship. There could be some conspiracies, some kind of hidden agendas also. And a lot of loss of reputation will also happen because Mars is adding oil to the fire by its aspect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8th aspect of Mars is landing here. And Mars is sitting in the 12th house of loss of reputation. Now, when we see from the government perspective, what is government going to get out of it? So this is house of government, ruling government. Lord is Mars. Mars is again moved to the 12th house of loss of government, challenges, disappointments to the government. And Rahu sits in here, makes government my way, highway, no way. Not easy to bend. Lot of attitude. Lot of cloudiness also. Rahu brings lots of cloudiness in your thought process. It literally, destroy that house where it goes if it is sitting with a bad conjunction or the bad planets. And here you see Mercury, the Lord of 12th, is sitting here with Rahu. So Mars and Mercury has exchanged houses. So Lord of 10th, your government has moved to 12th house, loss of reputation to government. And the 12th house loss is moved to the 10th house of government. Again, it could be physical loss, reputational loss, challenges, loss of your diplomats, loss of your ambassadors, even loss of your prime minister can happen there. Saturn from 8th house is putting the aspect on this house. So again, pain, problem, challenges, revolts, rebellions, disappointments is again coming in the government, coming to the government. You can see that very easily. So it's not going to be very easy year for the Canadian government. If we talk about the opposition, this is house of the opposition. The opposition, this is the ruling government. This is opposition. They are opposite to each other. Ketu sits in here. But if you see the 11th house lord, and this house lord is Venus. So Venus rules this house, Libra and Taurus. Venus is in the 10th house. So gain for opposition will come naturally. Why naturally? Because Ketu is sitting here. You're not doing anything. You're just doing nothing because Ketu is here. Ketu does just detach you from that task. And you're not doing anything, still you will get a gain. Why? Because the Venus, the Lord of 11th house and Lord of this house sitting in 10th house, you will get the gain over the government. So it's a very good year for the opposition actually against the ruling government of Canada. And my prediction is this problem will go more, deeper and deeper and deeper, till something literally happens in the current government structure. Something shakes it out or something happens. It can be anything, but you can understand what I'm trying to say. Again, from astrological perspective only, I'm not biased. Overall, this is the chart you see for Canada, even for their housing market also. You see Ketu sitting here. So the housing market is definitely going into issues and challenges because of the inflations and the highest rate of interest being in Canada so far. So this is my prediction about Canada. Things will not be very smooth. It will go more dicey, more challenging. But let's see from Indian chart perspective. So let's do the same thing for the Indian chart. This is the chart of India, Chaitra Shukla Pratipad, which happened on March 21st, 2023. That means a new year chart of 2023 for India, because we have a city here as New Delhi. And you see moon and sun, they are conjunct 6 degree 40 minutes in the sign of Pisces. Now looking at the Indian chart, you see the government. This is the government. This is opposition. In the chakra chart, the sun, which is the lord of the government house, is sitting in the 4th house, in the house of opposition. So government will overrule the opposition this year. Nothing can stop them, nothing can influence them, nothing can challenge them. This is what the government of India will feel and face and give. Because the government is sitting very much easy and comfortable in the house of opposition and expecting its own house, protecting its own house. Sun is expecting this house, 7th aspect of sun. It's sitting with moon, 9th house of fortune, learning, religion, and being a guru. So Indian government agenda will be to produce more learning within the country, so that the more engineering, more doctors, more research, more artificial intelligence, that is what the government focus would be, to grow India as a hub for the learning and most skillful workforce in the entire world. And I'll talk about this, why I see that. So moon is giving very strong fortune to the government, and this is all respecting 10th house of their own leadership, their own government, their own house, and they will overrule the opposition. Now Mercury is also sitting here, which is the lord of the 8th house. It shows, yes, there will be some issues, challenges, some image tarnish, which will be a challenge what Indian government may face this year. Even the first lord, that whole as a country, sitting in the 8th house of challenges. So this year will be challenging as a whole, but sun and moon sitting in a very ideal situation, and 9th is a triangle lord of fortune. It will help government to even become more strengthened, more stronger, and come out of any problem, any challenges they face. Okay. And India will definitely invest more power in the 8th house of artificial intelligence, research and analysis, and doing those kind of scientific innovations this year. That has been also shown very much in this chart. Now, coming to the seventh house of diplomatic ties, this is the seventh house ruled by Venus. So, Venus is sitting very close to Rahu in the sixth house. And you see, Uranus is also there. Uranus is rebellion, Uranus is progression, immense progression. So, where the progression is coming? In the job, in the skill job. So, since this is the house of, we're talking about the house of foreign relationship. So, you see, the most of the foreign relationship in India is driven through the job market. So India is producing the skilled labor in any domain. You can talk about manufacturing, you can talk about aerodynamics, you can talk about information technology, artificial intelligence. You will see Indians are working all over globally. The workforce is so smart and so highly educated that they are literally being absorbed by the entire world as a skilled laborers. And this is the house of job, skilled laborers. And 12th is house of your spiritual domain, living in foreign lands, or spiritual domain, let's say that in this example. Ketu is also putting its aspect on Venus. So it shows that India also wants to make a ties with the people of foreign domain on the world of spirituality. So yoga, spiritual world, naturopathy. This is what India is going to bring in this year to their foreign allies. A lot of skills, a lot of spiritual talks. Rahu will make them a little bit egoistic also, like not easy to bend. So when it comes to their decision making, Rahu will play its own part, as I said in the chart of Canada also. But overall, this chart is very strong. So they will have a problems because Mercury, the 8th lord, sitting in the 4th. Opposition will also try to create problem for them. But Sun and Moon sitting so idle, it is going to be an overall victory against any odds for the government of India, for the Constitution of India, and as a country as a whole also. Second house of money, Jupiter sitting in 5th house, you know that. What does it mean? Lots and lots of progress in the matters of money. Middle class will rise. Second is house of education, accumulation, knowledge. 5th is house of intuition, intelligence, and you can see that money, intuition, intelligence will skyrocket this year. So overall, very good year. Some challenges, but easily overcome by the strong position of Moon and Sun in the 4th house and expecting its own 10th house, which is ruled by Sun. So, my dear friends, again, I'm not biased or prejudiced towards any country. I'm born and raised in India. I live in Canada. I lived in United States also many years. So, for me, it's about astrology. I love all the countries. I love everybody. And this is what we spread as human beings: love, honor, dignity, respect to each other. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel or give me your response, your feedback. If anything you want to learn through me, feel free to reach out. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. And this is how you do the mundane astrology also. So I've given you the indication, the flavor of how to do the mundane astrology, what chart to be seen, and how you can interpret that what is the problem going on between the two countries. So looking at the Canadians chart, problem will going to be higher and bigger. Opposition will put more suppression, more challenges towards the existing government. Government will lose its reputation also to some extent, and may also lose some of their high profile officials also this year. So it's going to be not a very good year for the government of Canada, 2023. When for India, challenges will be there, but overall strong position of Sun and Moon will override it. So again, my dear friends, Astrologer Mohnish, thank you very much for watching this video, and I wish you all the best. God bless, and always stay happy, stay safe.